Alrighty, let's talk about the little plant here. Now, if you ever knew where it was, which is pretty simple if you listen, but anyway. You notice this right here. Red mark. Right there. You'll notice that red mark. And you notice that on the outer fringes, if I can get the camera to zoom in, right there. And whatnot. This plant sits out in the sun maybe 8 to 10 hours a day. Maybe 6 to 10 hours a day. And a lot of people are like, oh, the plant is sunbeat. And whatnot. Zooming in on other areas. And then some would say, well, you need to get it out of the sun, this, that. It also shows another form of, even though this is a cactus, that when a cactus isn't doing well, that a person wouldn't do well. And the reason is there's not enough water or a certain type of vegetation. A lot of people believe that there's water underneath a casket. Some believe there's milk underneath a one of these. Not a casket, but anyway, you know what it's called. Smoking a cigarette. But anyway, when everything up here starts turning red, you're starting to see it in the pine trees and whatnot. It means that the sun is getting way too hot, or it could mean that it's taking blood out of the ground and whatnot. So either which way, if it's taking blood out of the ground, it's no good. Away from all the natural red trees. A pine tree is green, like most of those out there. But, and not too sure if you can see that, but that is a what they call a red maple. That red maple is technically off the limits to everyone. I mean, you can't eat it, you can't consume it, you really shouldn't even burn it. So what do you do with it? You just simply bury it and mulch it and throw it in the ground and whatnot. And they're like, well, doesn't that kind of irritate the fact of blood? No. Because most lands between a single country was always left barren, if not 2-3 lands, or 2-3 countries left barren for a single purpose. And that purpose was simple: to destroy misuse of stuff. So if you sat there and you went into the porta potty house and you took a piss and shit, you're more than likely your piss and shit's gonna end up back in another place to be filtered and dealt with and destroyed and done correctly. You see, this is the problem with the United States. We just throw everything in the water, and then when the water ain't no good, it tastes like shit, tastes like a vagina, tastes like a penis, tastes like the hair off a dog or whatever, you know. This is the problem that comes into. Why do you think in Canada, when fish die in large groups or get stuck on the shore where the water laps over on the dead fish, there's two choices. We can either leave the fish there or throw them in the deep sea to let other things consume it, or simply destroy it and whatnot. Most of the time they will destroy them by throwing them in the ocean to see what's edible, what's not. The rest will waste away, and that's where some say you get bottom feeders. Crabs are not bottom feeders. Lobster is not a bottom feeder. An octopus is not a bottom feeder. Scumsucker is not a bottom feeder. None of these things are. But anyway, humored you enough. No longer will I humor you. So that's the end of this one. Get out of here, B.